Oh, hello, crafty people. Welcome back to Brian's Witchcraft Room. Come on in and let's find out which craft we're doing today. So today's craft is sewing. Well, kind of. It's a haul. I know I've probably got more haul videos than I do creative videos on my channel at this point. But we're going to fix that. We're going to get busy and create. Lots of creative stuff coming, so make sure to come back and watch. So I have two kind of hauls that I've put into this one video. And when I was online, innocently, I'm gonna say it again, innocently scrolling around, just minding my own business on the ethernet, floating around different websites, and you know who steps in. We'll get to her in just a minute. But there is another person in my head. I know I've got so many. There is another personality I call Accountant Brian. When Accountant Brian once a month goes in and sits down and looks at the receipts or the bills, depending on how the products were purchased, well, this is what happens. I know some of y'all can relate. Bless his heart. You know who is like, yeah, Anita Moore has fun. Anita Moore is the personality that usually wins the battle of clicking when we're scrolling. But you can see my internal struggle, right? It's like you want to hang with Anita because she's fun, just looking at stuff and loving life and getting it. But then your heart goes out to the Accountant Brian, right? Because he knows what's happening. Bless his heart. So, let me show you, I'm going to show you just quickly what I have, and then we'll get into it deeper where you can get closer ups of all the things. But I have a designer that I really love, Elizabeth Hartman. I have maybe 6 of her patterns that I am just lining up, waiting to do. I haven't started any of them yet because I wanted the right fabric. One of the things that attracts me to her designs are her choice of colors and her fabrics that she uses. They're just beautiful, and me gravitating towards those patterns, I'm like, okay, well, I want to make that pattern. I want to make that one. So I waited and waited and waited, and finally her scenery line has been released. And look, they're just so pretty. Love, love, love. So I'm going to show you these close up. And the other thing that I purchased, now let me say this before I show you. I haven't done any kits yet. I am still very new to the sewing side of my crafting, especially when it comes to quilting. I've made a quilt top, was the first thing that I made in quilting, but it is sitting in area 51 of my craft room where all the other UFOs reside, waiting for the day that it sees sunlight again. I'm waiting for inspiration for the backing fabric and the binding. I haven't figured out what colors or fabrics I want to use for that. And after putting them together, I just had to set it aside. My interest turned towards something else at that time. But now I'm coming back into the sewing side of crafting. But I wanted a quilt kit that was from this company. When I see all the other creators out there who are working with Art East Quilting Company, I love what John and Matt do, are just amazing. So when I saw this Night Howler, and this one has the gray work by Tula Pink. More on that when I show you what's inside the box. But I've had this now for a couple of weeks, and I still haven't brought myself to doing it, and I'll tell you briefly why. Because I'm still so very new, and John and Matt have just such an amazing, like, raw talent putting these things together and curating the fabric choices and stuff. And so I want to honor that in a way. I don't want to mess it up. So I keep knocking myself down, and I probably shouldn't. But I'm getting there. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to trust myself with this amazing kit, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. So make sure to subscribe and keep checking to see when I start this project. So before I bore you to the point where you're switching videos, let's start this fabric haul. First we have Sedum Yam, Sedum Rusty, Sedum Limeade, Dark Teal, Meadow Denim, Marshmallow Stone, Marshmallow Dusty Jade, Marshmallow Fuchsia, Marshmallow Rusty, Spools Turquoise, and Spools Yam. Okay, and now the quilt kit. Again, Art East Quilting Company, John and Matt, just amazing, amazing, amazing. This one is the Night Howler, and it's featuring the Tula Pink's gray work line. And so I ordered it because I don't have a lot of Tula Pink. So I really wanted the fabric and, of course, the design. So I went ahead and ordered this. I really like this line because it's not as neon looking to me. The colors that Tula uses are absolutely gorgeous. I just don't like neon. So, and I don't know if the colors are neon or they just look neon to me because they're next to each other, and the size of them can, to me, come across as neon. And they're not ugly by any means. They are beautiful. Neon is not my preference. So here we go. Open this box, and I did order the hard copy of the pattern. It's so cute. Look at the little wolf. inside. See, look at that. That's just so beautiful. I love this. Okay. And then we've got the stripes in black. And in the gray. Okay, and here is the tiny dots. Okay, and then this one is Ghost Owl. And let me see. It's a tone on tone, so let me see if I can get, there it is. Let me turn it the right way here. And there. You can see the owl in it. But just a gorgeous illustration. Like, I just love it. Okay. And then we've got the triangles in a light gray and a darker gray. And then I believe this is fairy dust. Look at that bird. It's just so beautiful. I wish I could fly. And these beautiful, so here's tiny dots with the black and then the gray dots. Okay, and here's bigger dots with the light gray background. Just so beautiful. And then of course this one is my favorite of the fairy dust line. This particular color, is it pewter? Might be pewter, but it's like a dark, medium to dark gray, and then it just has those vibrant colors that just come alive on this fabric. I just love that. And I believe this is the background fabric. So beautiful. That's why Art East had to be my first quilt kit. Well, crafty people, that's it for this video. I hope you liked all of the things that you've seen. If so, make sure to go out and get some. They're such beautiful fabrics and amazing quilt kit. They have so many other, Art East Quilting Company has so many other good quilt kits too out there. So please check them all out, and please come back again to find out which craft am I going to do. Bye, crafty people.